Hey, how's everybody doing today? Miss Jasmine here once again, and I am so excited today because I ordered a couple of my favorite childhood books, and one of them that we're going to read today, my mom used to always read to me. It's called So Much by Trish Cooke, and I'm excited to read this with you guys today. I actually read this to my classroom, and they were amused by the story. They weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby, nothing really. Then, ding dong. Ooh. Mom looked at the door, and the baby looked at Mom. It was Auntie Biba. Auntie Biba came inside with her arms out wide, and one big smile. Ooh, she said, I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze the baby. I want to squeeze the baby so much. And she sat the baby on her knee and played clap, clap, and stamp your foot. And then she read him a book. They weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby and Auntie Biba, nothing really. Then, ding dong. Hello, hello. Mom looked at the door. Auntie Biba looked at the baby. The baby looked at Mom. It was Uncle Dee. Uncle Dee came inside with his eyebrows raised high, 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 and his lips scrunched up small, small, small. Hello, hello, he said. I want to kiss him. I want to kiss the baby. I want to kiss him so much. And he put the baby on his shoulders, and he felt shaky, shaky, and he flip-flapped him over till he nearly dropped. They weren't doing much. I'm sorry, they weren't doing anything. Mom, the baby, Auntie Biba, and Uncle Dee. Nothing really. Then ding dong. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Mom looked at the door. Uncle Dee looked at Auntie Biba. Auntie Biba looked at the baby. The baby looked at Mom. It was Nanny and Gran. Nanny and Gran came inside with their handbags cocked up to the one side and their umbrella hook on their sleeves. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, they said. I want to eat him. I want to eat the baby. I want to eat him so much. Any of you guys have grandparents that just want to eat you up, kiss on you and all that? And they hugged him and they loved him and they made him feel so cozy, singing songs and dancing till it was time for sleeping. They weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby and Auntie Biba and Uncle Dee and Nanny and Gran. Nothing really. Then ding dong. Hey, pow pow. Mom looked at the door. Nanny looked at Gran. Gran looked at Uncle Dee. Uncle Dee looked at Auntie Biba. Auntie Biba looked at the baby. It was Cousin KK and Big Cousin Ross. Cousin KK came inside and he spin up his hat round and round like he was riding a horsey. Giddy up, giddy up. Hey, pow, pow, he said. I want to fight him. I want to fight the baby. I want to fight him so much. You guys have cousins that like to wrestle with you? And they wrestled and he pushed the baby first and the baby hit him back and he gave the baby a pinch and the baby gave him a slap and they laughed and laughed and laughed. And the house was full, full, full. And they sat down there waiting for the next ding-dong. And they wait, and they wait, but it never come. Mom said, "Is everybody all right?" And the baby and cousin started to fight again. Nanny and Gran take out cards and dominoes. Uncle Dee start to slap them down on the table. And Auntie Biba plays some records real loud. Mom said, "What craziness is all around?" They weren't doing anything. Mom and the baby and Auntie Biba and Uncle Dee and Nanny and Gran and Cousin KK. Nothing really. Then, ding dong, I'm home. Everyone stopped. Mom picked up the baby and they all went to the door. "Surprise!" everybody shouted. And Mom said, "Happy birthday, Daddy." And everybody joined in. And then Daddy rubbed the baby's face against his whiskers on his chin. And Mom brought in the food that she been cooking. Makes me want to go to a family party. And look at everybody having a good time. Dancing and eating and drinking and playing and pushing and probably singing. Everybody enjoyed the party. And when it was time for them to go, and everybody tired, baby wanted to play some more. Mom said no, and she put him to bed. But does that look like a happy baby to you? Did some of y'all act like that when your parents put you to bed? The baby played bounce bounce with Ted and played bounce bounce in his crib. And he remembered everybody saying how they wanted to squeeze and kiss and eat and fight him because they loved him so much. The end. So this was So Much by Trish Cooke, and it's one of my favorite childhood books. My mom used to read this to us all the time when we were kids. And I know sometimes the grammar gets on people's nerves, but I mean, this book comes from a cultural perspective. So I enjoyed it. It's all about family having a good time together and just loving on each other in different ways. So Much by Trish Cooke.